Good evening to you. Welcome to ABC4 News at 6. I'm Brian McElhatton. Sarah Murphy is on assignment tonight. We continue our coverage on the tragedy in Tremonton. Two Tremonton Garland police officers, Officer Eric Estrada, Sergeant Lee Sorensen, were shot and killed while responding to a domestic disturbance on Sunday. Box Elder County is celebrating the 100-year anniversary of its fair right now, but it looks a little different this year. We have team coverage for you tonight. Our Jordan Tracy is giving us a look at tonight's rodeo and the plans there. But first, our Northern Utah correspondent, Cade Gardner, has been at the parade all afternoon today. Cade, tell us about that.
Yeah, Brian, we have been at the parade all day. You can probably hear how loud it is. It started at 5 o'clock. There are going to be over 100 different floats and entries. What's a little bit different, like these dancers behind me, they have blue ribbons on them. We've seen a lot of blue ribbons, a lot of thin blue line flags. That's because they're remembering those two officers like you were talking about. The biggest difference, though, is that the parade was led by two riderless horses, each honoring one of those fallen officers. Now, Sergeant Sorensen's children actually guided those horses along the parade route. You weren't able to see them when we were out here right now, but we got a shot of them earlier. Take a look at it. The parade draws in thousands of people every year. And with this special tribute, even more people are expected to show up and show their support to the families of the fallen officers and to build unity as a community. Now, earlier today, I spoke to the parade director who hoped this would help the community feel even closer during this time.
I mean, I was there at the procession on Monday night, and everybody was crying. You just feel it, and I just want that same feeling for the parade as well.
Okay, so you might not have that feeling right now because there's dancing, people are excited, people are happy. But when the parade started and those two riderless horses started walking down the street, everyone stood in silence. They had their hands over their hearts. It was almost like each person was taking their own moment of silence to remember those two fallen officers who are serving this community. We're going to keep going with coverage throughout the evening. Jordan Tracy's going to be up here in a minute, so I'm going to toss it back to you, Brian.
Okay, Cade, thank you very much. You, and along with the fair, is the 100th anniversary of the Golden Spike Rodeo, where they too will honor the fallen officers and families impacted by the tragedy. Our Jordan Tracy's live for us at the fairgrounds after speaking with the rodeo president there today. Hi, Jordan.
Hey, Brian, celebrating 100 years of the rodeo is rooted in tradition and community. And with this tragedy rocking the community just this past weekend, the rodeo wanted to do its part in honoring these fallen officers. The grand entrance tonight will include a moment of silence as well as two horses without riders going Now, Saturday night's theme was set to be a patriotic one to honor those who have served in our military as well as law enforcement. And in light of this shooting, they will be adding a special ceremony to highlight Sergeant Sorensen and Officer Estrada's service.
Let the families know our hearts are with them, because we are. I knew the one man. He's younger than me, but I know the family, and our heart breaks for them. And we just hope that they can feel there will be boots passed through the audience, and there will be ways to donate to them. And I'm sure that throughout the fair there will be many wonderful acts towards them.
Now, you might have noticed Mr. Rose's purple shirt there. That's in honor of tonight's theme, which is domestic violence awareness. Actually, that was planned already to be the theme, as professional bull riding and the rodeo have theme nights throughout the rodeo. It just happens to coincide with the tragedy that happened this weekend. Rose says they will use that theme tonight to highlight the importance of domestic violence awareness and that violence will not be tolerated. Reporting live at the Box Elder County Fairgrounds, Jordan Tracy, ABC4 News.
All right, Jordan, thanks a lot. Now, Officer Estrada and Sergeant Sorensen were responding to a domestic violence call. Neighbors are hoping anyone in those situations will reach out for help. Court documents show the suspected gunman, Ryan Bate, has a history of domestic violence. And in fact, he was arrested just last May. The Utah Domestic Violence Coalition says there is help out there for anybody.
If you are a victim of domestic violence, we have shelter options, transitional housing, case management, advocacy, legal support. You do not need to enter a shelter to get any of those support systems.
Well, here's the number for the Domestic Violence Coalition. If you or someone you know needs help, it is free, confidential, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But if you're in immediate danger, call 911. Well, Deputy Mike Allred and his police dog were both shot during that incident on Sunday. Both are out of the hospital tonight, and he posted online saying this: "My heart aches for their families, all of my brothers and sisters who do the job. We may have different colors of uniforms, but we all work together, and we are one big team. We are all hurting." Now, we're going to keep an eye on the tragedy in Tremonton as this legal case plays out now against the suspect, as funeral plans come together. So make sure to stay with us on the air here on ABC4, on our website, abc4.com, and streaming 24 hours a day on the News for Utah Plus app on your TV.